Okay, guys. Hey, welcome back. This is now Wednesday's homework, right? So we're going to be due Thursday. All right, let's start with our vocabulary. So decompose, we may have heard this in science before when we have things that are decomposing. That means we are breaking something down. So we are going to be breaking a number down. All right, so the opposite of that, if we're putting something together, instead of decompose, I know we're learning about prefixes, so we'll take off the prefix, and it's just the word compose. So compose means to put together. Alrighty, now, we are then going to look at the next number over here. It's at 17,614 and 71,614. So just looking at our place values, we have a 1 in the 10,000s place and a 7 in the 10,000s place. Which one's going to be greater? It's going to be the 7, right? And so what we know of our greater than less than sign is that greater always eats the larger number. So we've already determined that this is our larger number. So the way that we read that is 17,614 is less than 71,614. Okay, now our next one, we have 19,873 and we have 19,783. If you look here, they're trying to trick you. All they did was switch the 7 and 8. So we look at our highest place value, which is the hundreds place on this case. Which one's greater? It's going to be the 8. This one's a bigger number. So greater is eating the larger number. So the way that we say this is 19,873 is greater than 19,783. Now, when they're telling us to order something, that means we're going to put it either from least to greatest or greatest to least. We're going to put it in order, which makes sense why that's our word. Excellent. Okay. So we are going to show our numbers in order from greatest to least value. Greatest to least. Greatest to least. So what we can do is we are going to make, it looks like a giant plus sign or a window pane. And we're going to put our answers A, B, C, D in our window pane. All right. So for letter A, we're making mini place value charts for each answer choice. And guys, if you write very large, feel free to grab a sheet of notebook paper or extra paper. If you need some from school, just let me know and I'll make sure and include it in your homework, okay? So A has 38,945, 9,052, then 9,181. So let's look. We start with our largest place value. That's 38,000. So that should be first. That's correct. All right. Then look at our next place value. 9,000. They're the same. Okay. Hundreds. 0 or 1. Which one's greater? 1 should be greater. So this number right here should be number 2. And this should be third. Is this in the right order? No. Excellent. Let's look at B. We've got 10,000, thousands place, hundreds, tens, ones. Okay. So they have it as 6,912, 29,013, and 34,987. All right, let's look at our largest place value, the 10,000s. 3 is larger than 2, so 34,000 should be first. Then 29,000. Then 6,000. What did they do here? They put this in order from least to greatest. It is super important that we read the question because they're looking for greatest to least. All right. Let's check C. 10,000, 1,000, hundreds, tens, ones. So guys, this is getting us in the habit of drawing place value charts and using our place value charts every time we compare numbers or trying to find a value of numbers, right? We use place value charts a lot. So we're adding 58,702, 50,716, and 581. So check our largest place value, 10,000, that's the same. Okay, which one's in our 1,000, which one's greater, 8 or 0? Well, 8's going to be greater, so that should definitely be number 1. We have something in our 10,000s place, which means that's going to be number 2. And then lastly, that's going to be number 3. So maybe that might be our answer, right? It is in order from greatest to least. Let's double check the last one. D. We've got 10,000, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones. Okay. Got 6,092, 60,019, and 5,005. Okay, our largest place value is in our 10,000s place. This should be first. So is this in the order of greatest to least? No. So our answer is going to be C. All right. Let's look at the next one. It says the highest scores that 4 students earned while playing a video game are shown on the table below, which lists the students' scores in order from highest to lowest. Okay, if I'm putting something in order from highest to lowest, if I got the highest score, that is going to be greatest to least. Right? You want to be the GOAT of a video game. You want to be the greatest. So we're looking for video game scores that are the greatest. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you a way that you can create a place value chart using the table that they've already given you because these are very nicely lined up and there's a lot of digits here. We don't want to accidentally misplace a number. So watch, I am putting a line through my digits. That's my ones place. Putting a line through here. That's my tens place. And if you can't write that small or you feel the need to rewrite it, not a problem. Go for it. Whatever makes you the most successful. Thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 million, 100 million. Because I know this is a little hard to see. See if my camera will focus. Okay, so I finally got it to work. Sorry about that. Now, so in our 100 millions, all of these are 7. So we don't really have to worry about that. Great. Okay, in our 10 millions, these are all 3. Okay, in our millions. Hey, this is a 5, which is less than everything else. So Simon should be at the end. He is our least. So Simon should be here at the bottom. Okay, we don't have to look at him anymore. The rest of them are 0, 4, 4, 3. There's Eduardo. He is less than everyone else. Great, we don't have to look at him anymore. Now we have 0 and 1. Well, 0 is less than 1, so 3 would be Bianca. And 4 would be Chan. Okay, let's look at our answers. A has Bianca first. Well, we know that's not true. B has Simon first. No. Okay. C has Chan. Yes. Bianca. Yes. Eduardo. Yes. Simon. Yes. So maybe that's our answer. D. Chan. Yes. Eduardo. No. D is out. So C is going to be our answer. Okay. Last one for Wednesday's homework. It says the mileage of 3 cars are listed. Car S, car T, car U. If the cars are listed in order from greatest to least, greatest to least, which car would be first in the list? Now, it's important to know which one they're looking for. First in the list, that's one that's going to be right here, right? Sometimes they will ask us which one is third or which one is in the middle, right? That would be something we need to pay attention to. All right. So let's look at our 10,000s place. 10,000s, everything has a 4. Okay. Everything has a 9. Awesome. Oh, car T is different than the other two. 9 is larger than 8, which means car T is here. Good. Okay. 9, 9, 4, 9. 9 is larger than 4, so car U is greater than car S. So which one is first? Going to be car T. Great. I look forward to sharing tomorrow's with you.